Hi and welcome back. This is the second part of talking about how much you can earn on YouTube, a question I've got asked a few times, and a few people, I've given the people indication in my previous video how long it's going to take you to kind of get into the program. Then 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hits, 4,000 hours. Now today I'm going to talk about getting a video that goes viral. How much did I get out of mine? That as the caption says, over 4 million hits. How much did I get out of it? In fact, I think it's probably nearer 5 now, but we're just going to call it 4 to be on the safe side. And how much did I get out of it? Now the thing is, and how much am I earning now? How much would you earn now? And where you can go, I'm going to give you a site you can go to kind of give you an idea if you're setting up how much other people are earning, and kind of give you a comparison. So give you an idea if you're going to set it up as a business, if this is going to be your main income. Like I said in the previous videos, there's a lot of people just do it for a bit of fun, do it for nothing. I mean, they may have a job and may have an income coming in, well that's great, but if you've got no income and no job coming in, well then, and you're relying on some money coming in, and obviously you're doing it as a business suggestion, a bit like, well, there's one channel, I'm not going to mention his name, he's massive into, does all gadgets and all that. And if you go read his story, if you go and listen to his videos, go into all different things. He does now and again in a video mention it. That I won't mention it, but it's a massive channel, over 1 million subscribers, and he does all kind of hi-fi and gadgets and tape recorders and stuff like that, LED meters and all that stuff. Yeah, he was getting fed up of going backwards and forwards by train, and he thought, I've got to get out of this rut, and he set up a channel over about 12 years ago now, and he's doing really well now obviously, and he just puts up a video, normally weekly but not all the time now. So yeah, he decided to, like I say, and there's a big other people out there now, and I think if you rewind the clock 12 years ago, it would have been massive, a lot more easier, a lot more easier to set up a YouTube channel and get an income out of it then, because 12 years forward, with the COVID, everyone was sitting indoors, they had nothing else to do, opened up a channel, and quite a lot was successful, all that kind of stuff, and more people throwing their head into the ring. We've got more channels, and obviously there's only so many people there that can watch these channels. They've only got so much time on their hands, and if you've got too many to choose from, the chances of coming over to your channel now are a lot more remote than what they were 12 years ago. And obviously once people arrive, they may tell their mates, if you're an interested enough channel, you've kind of got the personality, all that kind of stuff, you do something of interest, and like as the previous video, do you do a niche subject like this and just you're not going to get many subscribers, but you know the people are interested, they've got a good chance to come into your channel? Or do you do something like PlayStation 5 or games or something like that, where you're going to get so many people, millions of people interested, but then you've got millions of channels. So it's that kind of scenario. So just let me take a break. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So if you're setting it up for a business, you may be picking something you're not even interested in, but you know the viewers are out there and you've got a chance of dragging them viewers in. Then again, you may be doing it for fun, then doing something you're interested in, but this is what we're going to talk about, is earning the money, because that's what most people come over here for now, is how much can you actually earn out of it. And basically it's about £3. It can be a bit more depending what kind of content, what adverts come into your and how many adverts you put on your particular video, and what kind of adverts come into that particular video and all that, which depends on what subject. Now I don't know what videos go in what subjects, they obviously kind of marry up with that kind of subject you're talking about, and you can get lucky, you can get some, you can pay really well. But we're going to talk on an average here. I think, if we talk on an average, it's around £3 per 1,000 views, or if I'm going to talk per million views, you're going to get £3,000. You may get £3,000 to £4,000 on average. This is what I've been getting, £3,000 to £4,000 per million views. We're going to go into my computer in a minute. I'm going to show you how many views I've got. Now I've got 6 million views. Doesn't mean I've earned 6 times 3 or 6 times 4, because that's not correct, because most of them views, probably half of them views, that come when I put my viral video, my video that's probably up to date, has probably nearly got 5 million views on there, even though it's not going to show up when I show you on the computer, because I took it off. And once you take the video off, you go back down to 0 views. Even if you put that video back on, your views reset to 0. So just be careful with that. I took it off. Let me just tell you the reason I took it off. It was a bit about where a few YouTubers, well YouTube should I say, were getting fined by putting content up there that shouldn't be for kids. It's kind of directed at kids, enticing them into doing something or the other, and they got, I think it's Copper, it's called Copper or something, Copa, something like that, decided they're going to fine YouTube for hosting that video. Then YouTube probably thought, we're not going to have too much of this, we're going to put the responsibility on the person who's put the video up. So if you put the video up, instead of YouTube getting fined, you're going to get fined. And I thought, well, maybe I should just take all my videos off, play safe, because I was hardly earning anything out of it, about 3p a day, something like that at the time. So I took all my videos off, and of course now everything's all been sorted out and people know what the guidelines are, all that kind of stuff. It was a bit up in the air at the time. Now I've put the video back on, but then obviously it's too late. I've reset that down to 0. But anyway, how much did I earn out of them? Nearly 4 million hits on that video. The thing is, at the time I wasn't even registered with YouTube. I was just a normal, I wasn't registered any money in their YouTube program. I wasn't in that. And that video kind of got me in it, because I had hardly any subscribers, probably 10 or 15 subscribers at the time when I put that video up. Got an odd view every day, here and there, on the video. And all of a sudden an influencer, it can only be an influencer, got hold of that video. And you can see it was a bit funny at the beginning. The horse kind of wobbles about a bit. You can go and watch it. Horse racing derby, it's called. The horse wobbles around on my channel, obviously. Wobbles about a bit, and he obviously thought it was funny. How funny is this? And people have kind of told all his followers and all that to come in and have a look at it. And obviously it's up to them if they do or not, but they've come in and had a look. And all of a sudden I went from, like I say, a few views to over 3 million views in a matter of less than a week. Well, just about a week, just over a week it was. Then by the time it fizzled out, it was over 4 million views. That took about 2 weeks. But by the time you apply, get the codes back off of YouTube, all that kind of stuff, they have to send it to your house to make sure it's you, all that, you live in the right address. The 2 weeks are near enough elapsed. So I've hit it right at the bottom of the peak, just as it's flattening out. And all I got out of it was £90 out of them 4 million views. Now theoretically I should be getting, realistically, 4 times 3, 12, maybe £16,000 out of that. But I didn't, because I missed out. So that's just one of them things. I didn't put it up there to earn any money, I just put it up there because I had the video. And that kind of got me started off, because that kind of fizzled out. I was earning 1, 2, maybe 3p a day out of it if I was lucky. And I thought, what else can I put up there? And I decided to, I had a load of black and white films, some of them were colour, but mainly old black and white public domain films that over the years I'd acquired, I kind of collected, and some of them were pretty rare. And I noticed another channel up there that was doing black and white films, doing very successfully as well. And I thought, well, that's something I can do. I had some better quality than these. Some of these were just I was just slightly better quality, some were a lot better quality. And I had some rare ones. I've got rid of a load now, but I did have some rare ones as well. Still got a fair collection. I had some rare ones as well that weren't even on YouTube. These were public domain. These were allowed to be copied and shown to other people. I had no copyright on them, so it's all legal. So I stuck them up on my channel, and in the space of a month I went from that 3p a day when I first started putting them pictures up to, I think it was over £150 a day. Something like that, but obviously it peaked. I think I got over £3,000, just over £3,000 out of it in a month. But then YouTube decided that anyone could do this. They couldn't have every Tom, Dick and Harry putting public domain films up, as they'd just be paying everyone for nothing really. It's a public domain film, it should be shown for nothing. You own that film, I own that film, everyone owns that film. If it's public domain, you own it. So yeah, so they're saying, why are people, why are you getting money out of a film that person who's watching it actually owns it? So they decided to stop me, and they stopped other channels doing it as well. But I think the other person who was doing the channel now, I didn't copy, but I could see he was doing the films. Big player in the black and white films. You're going to see him on there if you search for black and white films. He's back earning. They did stop his earnings. He had a petition and all that kind of stuff. I didn't bother doing any of that. He was on there for about 10 years before me, so fair enough. He finally got his petition after over a year, I think, and he's back earning money now. But obviously I stopped it. I thought, well, I won't bother. YouTube said you could leave them videos on there and you'll get paid nothing, or come up with a new idea. And I thought, well, I'll come up with a new idea. So that's what I did. I got into the old hi-fi, very niche market. Hi-fi isn't a niche market really, as you, if you want to talk about new hi-fi, new stuff that costs money, plenty of people into it. You're going to see channels with 100,000, 200,000 views on one video. This is bottom of the range cheap stuff. You're going to be lucky to see a channel with maybe 10,000 views, and typically mine just gets a couple of thousand views if I'm lucky. And all the aggro and all the hard work, it is hard work putting these videos together. So like I say, some channels can knock out 2 or 3 videos a day if they're just commenting about something. Or just got a new article, I don't know, they just released the PlayStation 6 and say, oh, news just in, PlayStation 6 has just been released. and obviously that's nice and easy, it takes 10 minutes to put together, but if you're reviewing stuff it can take a long more time depending what it is. Obviously other channels could take weeks to put up one video. So I decided to just do this for a while, and I was earning roughly about £5 a day, but that's crept down now. It seems to be going into decline because I'm not putting more videos up there so frequently. More people throwing their hats into the ring. There weren't many cheap hi-fi channels about when I first started 4 years ago. Seems everyone's doing it now, and there's not enough people to be interested in it neither. So that's the problem as well. You've got that personality, all that kind of stuff all comes into it. So I'm just going to show you really on my computer now what I earn, and just have a little talk about it, and hopefully that'll give you some idea of what you do earn. I'm going to put that channel link down the bottom. Go and have a look at that. You can go there. So it's not a channel link, it's a web link. Go there, type in the person's name, the name of the channel as they've actually got it up on YouTube, and you'll have a good idea of what they're earning. Now, it's going to say on that page, it's going to say what their minimum amount a day and their maximum amount a day they're earning, what their minimum amount a month and what their maximum amount a month they're earning per month, and the end of the year, how much they earn. It's going to have a bit of a guesstimation, shall we say. And going by my channel and 3 other channels that I know that I've inquired about, it's right up, it's at the top end. Whatever it says, don't look at the bottom end, I would say. Look, I'm not saying for everyone it's going to be the same, but it's the top end in a little bit more. So if they say they're earning £1,000 a year, I'd put it at about £1,200 to £1,500 a year. You can have a good idea, put my name in there, you have a look, and you can come and see what I am earning. And like I say, the other channels I know, I'm talking to them and that, and how much they're earning, it is the top end of what that says. Give you some kind of idea of what you've got to do and how much you can earn if you manage to do that. Okay, so look at the PC. Okay, this is my horse racing video. I'm just going to show you this. And like I said, I did have over, it's not going to show up on this PC now, but I did have just as it finished and just before I took it off, over 4 million views on this. But if we go to the analysis now, get it up there, as you can see, I've just got 5,000 views on it since I've redone it, 112 hours. I've earned £15 by putting it back up there. So it all helps. It all helps getting my other stuff from the channel, etc. I'll just play that video just a bit and just show you. Oh, I'm going to have an advert here. I won't worry too much about that. Let's just skip that. You'll see that it kind of just wobbles about as it starts off. And of course, someone found this hilarious for some reason. Let's just get it going. I've got no sound on it, but it doesn't matter. My little thing, here we go, and you can see they wobble about a bit, and obviously someone found this really funny. There it is, see it wobbling, that's it. So there's no way of knowing what video is going to be. I'll put videos up there thinking I'm going to get a load of views on this and hardly get anything. Then I put other videos up there thinking I'm going to get hardly any views on this, and all of a sudden it's a few thousand. So there's no way of knowing. But what we're going to go now is to how much I've actually earned, and like I say, that did get over about 5 million views now that's got. So we're going to go to my analysts, just take a bit of time. That's what I've earned this month, roughly about £100. Like I say, that was higher than that. It's come tumbling, it's cut quite a bit down to what it used to be. But let's go over to lifetime now. It'll take a while to load up. And now we can see that that's 6.4 million views. Most of them were actually on that video of the horse racing. It still counts them. Your overall lifetime it keeps, but it doesn't. When you put the video back on there, it doesn't start the video back where it was. It starts it back on 0, but it still remembers what all the videos added up to, and it's 6 million views there. As you can see, my earnings were 6,000, but don't forget, it's not all earned by the hi-fi channel, because if we go over here to my what we got it on views, this is the views here. If you can just see it, if I can just get it, so I'm not going to expand on it, but you're going to have to trust me a bit here. I'm not at the peak. It's hard to get the peak there. This is the horse racing one. It's hard for me to get the peak of that, but the peak of that is, I think there's 150k. So yeah, it's about 130k in one day, something like that. Hopefully you got that. This is on the horse racing in 2018. Then afterwards, I put the videos up there for the films I was on about, the public domain films, and as you can see, they're the views there. And if we look, the most I've got there was about 40,000 in one day. Oh, there are 41,000 views. But if we actually put watch time as well, you can see the watch time of the horse racing was hardly anything. It was 15,000 hours there. But when we go to the actual videos there. It was 16,000 hours in one day there on my public domain films. Now if we go over to the actual money earned as well, as you can see, the horse racing video, I caught it right at the end. I literally caught it after all the views. I managed to get, it all adds up to about £90, that bit there. Because I caught it at the end, I wasn't set up in the program. But by the time I put me videos up there, see 5p a day until I thought of something else, then the public domain films, it does peak at about, oh no, 150, I tell a lie. It was just under that. It looks like, if we just look at that, move this out of the way, if we just come across, it was probably about £130 a day, something like that I was getting. And in that little period there, it was £3,000. And then when we come down to my videos now that I'm currently doing down the bottom here, as you can see, I did peak once there. I can't remember, I must have put something fairly interesting, but other than that, it fizzles right out now, and it was doing pretty well. And now it's kind of like dwindling back down again. So yeah, so that's it. So that's my channel there. So yeah, for 6 million views, I've got £6,000, and if I had it all set up properly and that, I should imagine I should get probably another £12,000 on top of that, somewhere around there, if it's all set up correctly. So that's it. Hopefully gives you some kind of idea how much you can earn on YouTube. Don't forget to go and follow that link down the bottom where you can go and see what other channels are earning, give you some kind of idea of maybe what you'll get out of it. But for me, like I say, it's not worth it. I need to earn a little bit of money to keep going, and this is not for me at the moment. Hopefully I may come up with something else that may be a bit more interesting, and the views may creep back up again, but I'm going to kind of just keep it ticking over, and may get an odd hi-fi bits and pieces now and again to bring to the channel. May have something a little bit interesting, but I'm going to hopefully people are still getting some information out of all the videos I put up there. But it gives you some kind of idea of what you can earn on YouTube. Hopefully that may have been some help to some people. And until the next video, I'll say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.